Constructed in 1981, the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial, located at the National Fire Academy in Emmitsburg, Maryland, features a 7-foot stone monument which is topped with a Maltese cross, the traditional symbol of the fire service. It also bears a message from President Ronald W. Reagan, and at the base of the monument, an eternal flame symbolizes the spirit of all firefighters, past, present, and future. Plaques encircling the monument list the names of men and women who have died in service to their communities since 1981. In 2016, fallen Fire Police Lieutenant Curtis E. Nordzik Sr. of the Wrightsville Steam Fire Engine and Hose Company No. 1 was honored at Emmitsburg when his name was added to a plaque, along with the names of 78 others who died in the line of duty in 2015. This is an annual event held each October honoring fallen firefighters of the previous year. The National Fallen Firefighters Foundation's Project Roll Call identifies and honors firefighters who died in the line of duty prior to the establishment of the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial in 1981. A brick walk of honor connects the monument, the historic Fallen Firefighters Memorial Chapel, and memorial plazas in the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Park. In June 2016, a ceremony was held unveiling this pre-1981 Project Roll Call section of the Walk of Honor and will include an area for Pennsylvania firefighters that died in the line of duty prior to 1981.
I lived over at Maple Street at the time. The siren did go off, and that's how it was reported. Somebody had to go down to the firehouse to blow the siren because we didn't have any county control or anything like that. I was 19 years old, or pretty close to that. I'd run from Maple Street up to the firehouse to catch the engine. And I very seldom missed the engine. So on that day I was running, I run through the alleys and everything else, get up there. And Jim Yohe lived up in Garden Alley at the time. I think he was there before I got there, and I got there. And we started putting our equipment on. You had your boots, you had your coat, and you had your hat on. Al Frost, I'm sure he was a driver at the time. He got in the driver's seat and the truck wouldn't start. So we had equipment on, and we pushed the truck out, he popped the clutch, and the clutch started. We were on the back of the engine. It was only Jim and I. We continued on our way up to Strickler's garage. It was like a one-bay garage in the vicinity of where Myers and List was. Not Sunoco, but another garage between Sunoco and where Royal Farms built, or Myers and List was. We got there, we were pretty close to the front of the building. We jumped off the truck, and I think Jim was a senior. I was just a rookie then. Man, I knew a little bit about it, but I knew about the hose lines and everything. And he pulled a line off. Now the garage was, oh my God, that was really flames everywhere. We went into the door, I was behind him, and I was holding the end up so he could work the nozzle, whatever. So we had it locked down, pretty much. And I came around the back of the car, and I looked, I said, wait, there's a pan of gas under there burning. So I went over to Jim. I tapped him, Jim, watch this can underneath the car. I said, I'm going out to get a pipe pull to pull it out from underneath the car so that we can put a spray and maybe knock it off. Well, I went out, and about the time I got the pipe pull off, he come running out.
It is with great honor this evening to have the privilege of informing the family of James E. Yohe that the Wrightsville Steam Fire Engine and Hose Company No. 1 has purchased a brick in his memory to be placed in the Pennsylvania pre-1981 section of the Walk of Honor at the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Park in Emmitsburg, Maryland. This contribution in memory of our fallen brother will ensure that Fireman Yohe will have a permanent tribute recognizing the sacrifice he has made to the Wrightsville community and will be visible for hundreds of thousands of visitors to learn of the contributions firefighters make daily to their communities and neighbors. At this time, we invite his sons Glenn and Mark to please step forward to receive documents acknowledging Fireman Yohe's commitment to his community presented on the behalf of the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation.